Right. Wakili Dunstan, let me get your thoughts on that. You mentioned something about investment, and this is what we have on the Business Daily actually. Why investors are hesitant to lend broke governments. Dealers snub treasury bonds in wait for higher rates. Civil service salaries delayed following a cash crunch. That's a story there by Kefa Mwiruri. But looking at the issue of where we are in terms of the economic crisis that we're facing as a country, where do you think the problem lies?
Thank you very much. They are saying why investors are hesitant to lend broke government. This is not Uhuru Kenyatta's government. This is William Ruto's government.
But they did inherit a government from...
The lenders are not denying Uhuru Kenyatta money. The lenders never denied Jomo Kenyatta money. The lenders never denied retired President Moi money. The lenders never denied Kibaki money. The lenders never denied Uhuru Kenyatta money. Why is Kenya now, from 1963, being denied money?
But there have always been concerns with regards to the state of the economy over those previous governments as well.
They never stopped the government from accessing money. This government has been denied money. They will tell us why. There must be something so flawed.
But I think, Wakili, that's misinformation.
Okay, it is the paper that is saying, that, and it is the Minister for Finance, Professor, saying we have been denied money.
Actually, they're hesitant.
Number two,
nobody has been denied.
Allow me to say.
Okay, finish.
Number
but this
two,
is what we have on the BD.
The last time civil servants were sacked and retrenched was under Moi. Kibaki came in, more employed people were there. Uhuru was there for the last 20 years. Now we are saying we are going to sack and retrench civil servants. The manifesto, which I had a chance to look at for Kenya Kwanza and for UDA, was that they are going to create more jobs. Now they are telling us they are no longer interested in creating more jobs to the youth. They are going to sack the remnants of Kibaki and the remnants of Uhuru Kenyatta. Just look at that digression. From 1963 to date, no government, the 4 presidents, no civil servant ever missed salary. Today, we are having a government where civil servants are being told there is no salary. I saw yesterday a clip by a lie where a contractor has gone to the PS's office naked. Why? Contractors are not being paid. People who have offered services to government, it is such a sorry state that we cannot pay the contractors, we cannot release money to the counties, we cannot continue to pay salaries, and now we are sacking. Fourth, Zainab, remember I told you this is a government that doesn't know what it is doing. When you look at the economic status of this country, the president and his team are saying that the loans are so much, but look at how they are spending. Creation of offices for wives, creation of offices for preachers.
But does that change anything
is
with
it
regards
an expenditure?
Our country's debt stock now stands at 9.2 trillion as of February this year. At that time, the government was in place for about 5 months, 6 months.
What I'm saying, people who are saying they have no money cannot be buying new vehicles, cannot be creating offices like the CAS and are you getting the point? When you know you have no money, you don't go to a supermarket and start carrying a whiskey worth 100,000 shillings. You remain and take a strong tea bila maziwa. So the way the economic advisor, I'm only quoting their economic advisor, on one of the media houses, said these guys, the way they are spending, it looks like they are not even aware that Kenyans have no food. You remember what was happening in Russia one time when the Russians were asking, we have no food, they were told, simuende mununue mkule mkate. This is the government that we have today. Let us look and contextualize the situation financially that we have. KRA says they have surpassed the collections. I respect that. KRA has said they have surpassed the collections. Where is that money? Has it been stolen? Because if KRA has which to me is a propaganda gene. KRA, after the big guys who are there were forced out, the people who are now heading KRA have seen the advert now. It's now they are advertising for the positions of the Commissioner General and the others. It's just a Suri state. Lastly, I am asking this question. When did these loans get borrowed? The ones that we are being told matured in March. International loans are not like Kenya Commercial Bank or these loans here. You borrow today and you start paying. There's a grace period. I will request the media and the whole Kenyan media to itemize this loan was borrowed when.
But wasn't it clear that most of these loans were borrowed under President Uhuru?
I have put the media to task. Show us specific loans when they were borrowed and when they are maturing. Let us not have an omnibus defense that these loans were maturing. Some of these loans, remember international loans are 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Is William Ruto saying he was not aware of these loans when he was in government from 2017 to from 2013 to 2017? So, if the media will get us when these loans were borrowed, because there is a complete lie that these loans were borrowed 2 weeks before President Uhuru left office. Loans borrowed the whole of that year have not matured. So this is a political propaganda, and it will be big shape if the media goes back and itemize which loan has matured, when it was borrowed, who was in office at that time.
All right. And we'll do that. Let me hear from Gabriel before we move on. Right.
Let me tell you, Dan.